Hi, I'm Avery Beskett, and I've been attending Orchard Hill ever since I was a kid with my family. And I've always considered myself a Christian, but it wasn't until this summer that I really got to know the Lord through Kids Fest, and I got to pour out into so many amazing children. It was such a fun time, and it really just changed my heart and changed my perspective on life in general. And it gave me such a great community. And recently, I made the choice to get baptized and proclaim my faith publicly. And I look forward now to what the Lord will bring. I know because I've seen what He's done for me, all the amazing people that I've met, and just all the support that I felt. The Lord comforts me, and it's just been so amazing. And I just thank Him and look forward to what He will do in my life.
My name is Jim Fabian. I'm an electrician by trade, as well as I work for Kirby Electric, in which I've had the honor to work here at Orchard Hill Church with the new chapel, the renovation of this main sanctuary, as well as all the other lighting within the church itself. Well, I live around Seven Springs, and it's a little commute as far as coming back to the church as well. But whenever I'm here, I feel very comfortable being within a church family to where everybody's pretty much known on a first name basis. What I'd like to see in the future is a continuation of our investment into our kids. Our kids are our future of the church, and that will continue on to letting the church grow, as well as creating a stronger family relationships.
I'm Brian Williams, and this is my family. We're the Williams and Clements family, and we absolutely love coming to Orchard Hill every Sunday. And one of the things that I'm really proud of is I got to see my daughters, both my daughters, Tina and Allison, get baptized this last year, along with Norma, my wife, and also my grandson, Mark.
What we like about the worship service is, of course, the music. The music is awesome. The way how the scriptures are said. Dr. Kurt especially makes it very easy to understand the Bible scriptures.
I love Kidsburg because I love to learn about God.
So I actually had a pretty tough life growing up. I wasn't really, much of a going to church at all. And within this past year, I took a leap of faith and decided to get baptized. And it was a really beautiful experience. It was nerve-wracking being at the front stage, everybody just looking at you, but it just felt really right.
We love to come here as a family because it brings us together, and it gives us time to spend together as a family, doing stuff that we love to do and learning about God, because God has kept us together as a family from the lows to the highs. He's always been there in our lives, and we plan to come here in the future. It's a very great place to come to.
I'm Lee Gerstenberger, and I'm sitting with my friend James Frederick.
Yes, I'm James Frederick.
We've known each other since the 8th grade, Mellon Junior High School, mechanical drawing class.
That was it. I had aptitude, and I remember you didn't, so.
So in the mid-90s, Orchard Hill dedicated this worship center, and I remember one night they asked us to write down the names of people we were praying for on these little note cards and put them in the wall. And I put 3 people's names on a card: my brother, my sister, and yours.
As I remember the story, Lee, you and I reconnected at our 50th high school reunion and discovered that Orchard Hill was kind of in common. And I actually drive from Mount Lebanon to Orchard Hill every week to be part of the service. We got together on a Saturday night. That's when you go to church, and you led me over to a wall on the right side, as I remember, of the church, and pointed to it and said that you had prayed for me and put a prayer inside that wall. And it would just so happen that my sister and brother-in-law, Joe and Joanne McHugh, were coming into town. We went to Orchard Hill for services, and my brother-in-law took me over to the same spot and told me he had put a prayer in the wall for me as well. So I think from back then, I probably needed a lot of prayer, and the prayers have been answered because I'm now a religious member of the church.
That's great.
I think it's been a great journey. I think I'm really, really happy that we found the church. We're excited to share that with our kids and our grandkids, and I think we hope that this is just the beginning of the journey.
So here's what this story reminds me of, that there's this verse in Jeremiah: I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you. And I'm reminded of that because Who knew 57 years ago when we're sitting next to each other in junior high that A, we'd still be together, B, our lives would intersect in so many ways, but particularly in our faith journey. So that's the neatest thing about this story for me.
I agree. It's been good for me as well, Lee.
Yeah, that's
so.
great.